I'm Cynthia Greer, and I'm talking about toxic spirituality in the age of entitlement. Before I get into that, I'd like to introduce you to astrologer Patricia, a dear friend and colleague of mine who works at the in-depth level of the soul and goes far beyond the cold, hard logic and technical aspects of astrology. When you cast an astrological chart, it isn't just a one-time deal. There are many transits and many returns that are going to happen during the course of your lifetime. So it's basically a roadmap as to what you came here to learn at a soul level. I highly recommend Patricia, and she can help you see the shadows that are hindering you in order to move forward and become all that you can be. Now, on with our subject. Why is it so difficult in this Aquarian age of enlightenment to find peace, stability, financial independence, and well-being on a mental, emotional, and physical level? There is so much information that is available to us. And it is very hard to decipher what exactly fits unless we are coming from a place of clarity. And we can't come from a place of clarity unless we are mentally and emotionally at peace. And so many people who are in confusion, who are in financial limitation or ill health or lonely because they feel they are missing that other half of themselves and they want a solid relationship, are seeking guidance through fundamental religion or through what is known as New Age spirituality. As most of you know, I began my path very early in life. I do come from organized religion, a very fundamental background. And I left it because of the hypocrisy and the double standard that I experienced in my personal life with those who were highly involved with it. When I began to become a free spirit, I can't begin to tell you how I felt on the inside. And I was so excited to share what I had learned through delivering messages. And when I got out in the world and I started to do this, I found that it was highly competitive, just as it is on YouTube. Only back then, It was more about how big your name was, how well known you were, and how much money you made, which was not the intent of my mission. Although I do believe that we are God's divinity, that God did bring us on this earth to experience love, companionship, financial stability, and that we were meant to gain our stability through honing our skills and our crafts and presenting all of that to the world in the right divine timing. I didn't see it as an egotistical way of living to where you always had to be one up on the other person. And I so often hear, whether it is coming from organized religion or New Age spirituality, that if you are not expressing perfect health and perfect finances and the perfect living environment, there is something out of alignment on the inside, and this is why you are not expressing that spark of divinity. Well, that is a crock of lies, because there are many of us that choose to face the hardcore truth when we have an aging or disabled parent that we have to take care of. Some of us have illnesses, disabilities that have completely sucked the finances and stability out of our lives and our bank accounts. Does that mean that we are a lesser being, that we have done something wrong, and this is why God is not blessing us? Absolutely not. It is a cycle in life, pure and simple. Those who earn their good, those who hone their crafts and their skills, will arrive in divine timing as their life stream is permitted to share those abilities. So I want you to think about the need to control through spirituality and how warped and twisted things have become. Because this is not God's divine plan. The only thing that God requires of you, no matter what your belief system is, whether it's in basic Christianity or Eastern religion, or you are seeking the higher consciousness, or you believe in Christ and you want to work more with the Christ consciousness, the one God over all only requires that you open your heart. And the real blessing, the real spirit contact, comes in the moment of silence, when you are one-on-one. It has nothing to do with the algorithms and the popularity that is reflected and promoted in the outer world. I wish you much love and many blessings.